What's up? I'm JB Illusion, and thank you for joining me. Now let's check out Renowned Explorers Emperor's Challenge. So Renowned Explorers is a really interesting game that I enjoy because you can tackle situations kind of differently. It has a very interesting tactical element behind it that we will get into because there is new DLC and I had to get it. It's called the Emperor's Challenge. I also managed to get another DLC that expanded the world of Renowned Explorers, so I'm actually really excited to hop into this. So let's begin the Emperor's Challenge. So we're going to do Discovery mode because, yeah, I'm new. I'm new to this. Classic. Cheat mode, no, we ain't cheating. We will select our crew. The Emperor's Challenge. The game mode is recommended. Or if you have already finished the game at least once, to achieve victory, you compete for the Emperor's Blessing against the most magnificent explorer, Matthew Rivelux. You cannot win the blessing by collecting only renown. Instead, you must obtain titles. By completing challenges at the top of the screen, you can see today's main and secondary challenge. Make sure you pick a crew that can handle both. So I really like that because we are explorers. We have a captain and we have two other crew members and we have to figure out how we're going to deal with this. So what the Emperor would like from us, if you could beat his challenge with this crew, we need Study Token Master. This is your main goal for the Emperor's Challenge. Every time you or Rivelux completes it, it will be replaced with an advanced version pushing you even further. Focus your economy around the study token by increasing its value a lot. Okay, so we need to work on getting study tokens, and we also apparently the main goal for the Emperor's Challenge, every time you or Rivelux completes it, win as many encounters as possible with a friendly attitude. So there are attitudes that your characters can have in how they deal with certain encounters. They can either, beat someone to a pulp, scare them, intimidate them, or wind up kind of talking it out and kind of going friendly. There are different scenarios and different abilities that work better when a character is in a very friendly mood. Sometimes you can sneak up on certain opponents. You can open up dialogues with them, being super duper friendly, and then they'll start off an encounter in a mood and you can smack them real quick. So we need to have a captain who prioritizes study tokens. Let's see here. What's up with him? Patient Doctor, +4 study for each resolve you still have at the end of an expedition. So resolve kind of keeps our team going. If somebody drops down, someone's HP goes below 0, we can use resolve to bring them back up. So, oh, the crew seems ill-suited for this challenge. The Emperor can hardly believe you're going to take on this challenge like this. Okay, so I only have 2 scientists that I have available. Ooh, for will do. Let's start this adventure off, which we're probably going to fail miserably. Hojo is apparently an aggressive cleaner. Go figure. So, our team has joined the Renowned Explorers, and we will have to explore various locations around the land and work with people and overcome certain encounters. Now, the key thing is we got to be prepared to deal with certain things. This is it. You've just accepted the Emperor's Challenge. Hadis once more reads the letter she received personally from Beijing. Many congratulations for entering the competition for the Emperor's Blessing. We cordially remind you that your respected colleague Matthew Rivelux has also accepted this challenge and is already ahead of you. Thank you. Furthermore, if you successfully complete your first expedition, Emperor has agreed to grant you an audience in Beijing upon return. Let's do it. Hadis wants to make a fantastic first impression on the Emperor, finding the burial site of the Saxon kings, found somewhere on the mainland of Britain. But King Egbert's grave remains a particular mystery. Time for an adventure, let's go. So this is where we need to get to. This is our main objective. And I really like how it's Campfire Stories. After exploring a few places, the meter on the bottom right will fill, and you may start a campfire. This allows your crew to tell each other campfire stories that give powerful upgrades and sometimes start relationships. Ooh. Cool. The Emperor is constantly posing challenges to you in Rivlux. Completing such a challenge will grant you a porcelain trophy with a certain amount of porcelain points. On the right, you can see the current challenges along with your progress and an estimation of when Rivlux will achieve it. However, hover your mouse over the challenges to see how to complete them. You'll win the game by achieving more porcelain points than Rivlux. Pick your battles wisely. Yeah. So you go down here and get supplies. We have 7 supplies. We get supplies every time we move, and of course Rivlux is... Oh, so we get a couple points for defeating this guy with a friendly attitude. We get Ms. or Mr. Friendly. Okay. So we're gonna go here. Okay. The rain is becoming unbearable, and the crew is looking for shelter. After searching for a while, a cave is found. Great, some shelter. The crew lays down their backpacks and makes a fire to dry their clothes and for warmth. Once the fire is blazing, the cave appears to be larger than it appeared in the dark. As you explore the cave, you notice lots of Saxon war equipment, including some skeletons, probably of wounded soldiers that died in the caves. We'll get campaign tokens, we get money tokens. We'll go with valuable here. If we can flip these tokens into study tokens, that would be amazing. While collecting some of the equipment, you notice some tactical plans written on the cave walls. Studying this will give you tactical defensive insight. We'll study these plans. Addis studies the defensive tactics of the Saxons intensively. So the cool thing about that is now she has some knowledge on tactics, and later on a tactical challenge could emerge depending on where we wind up, who we wind up fighting, what situations we wind up in, and because of this we might come out on top just because she was able to pick that up. Okay, there's a skill challenge right here, a technique challenge, an engineer or rogue. We do have, I believe, an engineer. Does she have? No. Quick thinker. Nope. Nope. The odds of us actually winning that are very, very low. Normally you wouldn't be so excited about this, but you found an abandoned farm. The fields are overgrown with vegetables, and even some fruit trees. You take some time to restock your supplies. I just really love, like, it's such an interesting board game aesthetic. After a rough day of hill and mountain climbing, Agatha tells the others that the highest peak in Britain is very close by. Are you in for the climb of a lifetime? It will take some extra supplies. Do it. That's what I'll buy. It's a hard journey, and the crew's endurance is put to the test. After hours and hours of steep walking, and even sections where the only way to climb up, you finally reach the peak. The view is amazing, and the crew is in awe. There are some flags left by people who got there before you. Of course, Rivlux's stupid big flag. You decide to plant one yourselves to let the world know of your achievement. Cool. He did something. Okay, I enjoy the fact that we know he's up to something. That was actually a perfect sound for him. Alright, what do we got? A group of sheep is fighting to eat from a slightly greener patch of grass. It might be interesting to study this peculiar patch of grass. Let's go. You approach the patch of grass. Look at Hojo's face. But the sheep see you as competition and start attacking you. Let's go. Fight sheep. I also enjoy these loading screens. It makes loading a little bit more bearable. So yes, you can fight quite an array of animals, and there are different ways that you can handle them. We could manipulate their emotions, which I enjoy. Also remember, we need to do this friendly. Emperor wants to hear of your great deeds during encounters. That is to say specific deeds. In the top right, you will see his encounter challenge. Okay. Each encounter grants a new challenge. If you don't complete it yourself, then Riverlux will complete it instead, of course, of course. So, of course, we gotta go in friendly, and we will get a ton of study tokens. We need those. We need to win 3 encounters friendly. He's already won 1 encounter with friendly. Deal at least 35 attack damage with single target at once. So that's going to involve us manipulating quite a bit. Let's see here. We got a sheep here. What can we do? Aggressive, devious, friendly. Target becomes impressed. If it is positive, giving it negative 25 speech defense. So that's really important. So what we could do is come in here. Oh, I can say we can impress him, but apparently a little bit much. We could lower his speech defense. Oh, he got an A+. 30! Oh no, we need 35. Ooh. So we're in the friendly mindset. Now physical attacks have plus 50% attack power. So Hades is a physical attacker. So what we could do is go off the rails and attack, and hopefully we'll get that 35. Just cross our fingers. There we go. 58. Perfect. We've accomplished that goal. Nice. I was waiting. I was afraid there for a second. Now we'll send in Hojo to try to move everything back towards friendly. Which I don't know if that's going to be possible now. It might not be. Because it takes far more work for us to be friendly than anything else. If Hades somehow could maybe not do 100% on it, are we going to make it so Hades can't do 100%? Well, Hojo, need to manipulate him. What can we do here? Target becomes terrified. It gets a negative to attack. What we really need is for this sheep to have a plus to his speech defense. I don't know if we'll be able to work that out. I am so upset right now. We could wait for the sheep to try to mess with Agatha. Super positive right now. 80%. Good. How are we going? That's an 80% chance to hit. I mean, that's nice and everything. And Hojo could come around. Throw out a heal. But that's not going to give us any counters. So yeah, I messed up this mission. And now we're going to lose to Rivlex. You can fumble. Like Hades has that 80%. We'll get 2. Encouraging. Good job. So we'll get 2 from that. We won't get the 3, so we'll have finished this as an aggressive. And now, depending on how you end a certain fight, someone will get a bonus. Plus 5 armor, plus 2 attack power. We really don't need that. I need, we missed out on the study tokens too, that's the biggest thing. So I, of course, went for one thing when I should have just focused on the main objective, which is also going to be something interesting in the Emperor's Challenge. You've successfully calmed down the sheep and can finally take a look at the grass. After careful examination and some tests, it seems the grass contains some special nutrients that attract the sheep. You take some with you for scientific value. Good to know. Alright. Ooh, I'm slightly upset. So, we're going to attempt to do this technical check. We might win, we might lose. Okay. A decorated entrance to a cave presents itself as you walk through these Scottish hills. It seems to be an old gambling paradise for miners who wanted other entertainment at night than what their employer offered. Interesting. Red light district. You open the door and find a dusty and dilapidated casino, including roulette, blackjack, and poker tables. There's also a bar with scotch and a booth to exchange tokens. Search and take some valuables. You take some loose money and some scotch, which together is certainly worth something. Wow, we couldn't even challenge that. Let's check out the campfire and see what we can do here. Okay. The crew is gathered around a special campfire where stories are told or even created. You can pick one story every expedition from your hand to upgrade and transform the crew. Finish a game of renowned explorers to unlock more campfire stories. Well, going to go with this. Agatha adamantly makes a point to discuss a weird cultural phenomenon you observed earlier today. Crew really just wants to sleep, but a rambling Agatha makes that virtually impossible. In the end, the crew gives in and joins Agatha in the discussion, which turns out to be very interesting. Hojo is just... he was not feeling that. But we got study! That's what we wanted. We needed. I suppose we're completely done with that. Because we got study. Okay. Now let's move on to this and see what challenges await us. Next to a mountain, you see what appears to be a Saxon castle. It looks quite old, but frankly untouched, which may be due to the remote location. Explore. As you approach the castle, you are certain that it is abandoned. The gates are ajar, and after crossing a small courtyard, you reach yet another small gate. The gate leads to the castle entrance. You see all kinds of Saxon decorations. The room is filled with doors, hundreds of doors, 1,000 doors. Agatha mentions that some say castles like these are cursed, and you can get lost easily, but sometimes treasure can be found. What will you look for? We could look for the king's bedchambers, search for catacombs, the throne room. I feel like the throne room would probably be what we're going through. But if we're looking for study, it'd be better to go to the catacombs, because the throne room will find money. The king's bedroom will find money, but maybe in the catacombs we'll find something scientific. We need study. So let's do it. Or at least that's my reasoning behind this. Finding the correct door that leads to the catacombs is tricky. Scientific measurements or knowledge may help to determine which door has the highest chance. Maybe you'll find interesting human remains. Find the catacombs. Grab a desk that stands in the hallway and use it as a central point. Collect any information possible. Start the information gathering. We have a 20% chance to fail, but we got that 80% chance. Educated guess, probably from Agatha. Let's go for it. Oh, will, turn, please. Yes! Renowned explorers. The wheel is usually for skill challenges, and you can freak out sometimes. You can freak out a lot. So, measurements are made and information is gathered by combining everyone's efforts. A door has been chosen. After a while, a door leads downward towards another door. You open the door and enter the mother. So, we had a 75% chance to find the catacombs, but that 13% chance of finding a throne room just kind of reared its ugly head. Sure, it's old and dusty, but everything is still there. You are collecting valuables and find the authentic king's mantle hanging over the throne. Agatha wears it and is giving orders, which Hojo follows. Hadis, on the other hand, takes the mantle and says there can be only one rule, and that's the leader. Everyone laughs. Take the treasure and we peace out. All speakers gain 10 plus speech. I like the fact before, without the added DLC, you would kind of have one specific upgrade, but I like this. We're going to go for we have a lot of, well, we don't have that much gold. We have no gold, so all speakers gain 10 plus speech. Yeah, let's go with that. You make your way back towards the gates. You are glad you did not get lost forever in the castle with the 1,000 doors. Take one last look at the castle and at the treasure you found before continuing your journey. Whenever Rivlux completes a challenge, oh no, we completed that challenge. Yeah, cool. Yep, he completed challenge. Okay. Miss or Mr. Aggressive. There's status to be gained here. There's research to be found here. Let's go for the research. Giant spear thistle is standing near a small rock formation you pass by. This thistle has an unusual color and is much bigger than others. You decide to study it and then sell it afterward. Cool. We got more research. Let's go for the research. Yeah. The crew suddenly gets ambushed by some aggressive-looking men. These foreign fancy pantsers are going to take all our jobs. Attack. They're charging. Okay. Hadis is tactically prepared. Because we did pick up that tactician ability, we're more prepared for this encounter, so we should be able to get a little bit of an advantage off against them. That should be good. These guys are starting off with an aggressive personality. I think we're going to see if we can calm them down. Whatever gives us the most study at this point, because we're so close. So close. Okay. The Emperor threw out. Okay, so all we could do is get aggressive here. We could go for friendly. Do we really win an encounter with an aggressive attitude? But we get 3. I don't even know if we'll be able to do it. So these are just one vase. These are vases. So how about this means that are there 3 encounters left? Because I know we can win. See, this is how I screwed myself up. I went for the easy things. I went for the easy, like, one shot. Really, you should focus on the most vases and then go from there. I think that's what I've learned today. Okay. Make him happy, Agatha. Tell him he got an A. He got an A+. His beard is fantastic. And this is only going to be an A% because Hadis isn't the best talker. But hey, dude left. He's feeling confident. He's gonna get that job tomorrow. Okay, that hurt. Like, that actually legitimately hurt. It's alright, though. So we can send Hojo and Agatha down here. See, look at him! He's so happy! Like, they didn't have to add that, but that's awesome. Hojo is just impressing him with his cleaning abilities. Apparently, that's Hojo's thing. He has channeled his anger, his hostility at the world into cleaning. Hey, he found an outlet. That's the important thing. Boom. And everybody's gonna be happy. Those guys are gonna be fantastic. They're gonna become the best lumberjacks ever. And we made a move, but apparently Rivlux also made moves. With the situation solved, the crew can continue exploring. Hojo is baffled by the fact that these men thought that sheep herding or mining was of any interest to you. You're out of supplies. Now here's an issue. Since we're out of supplies, bad things can happen. Now who's going to get debuffed? Hadis is weakened by the lack of food. Okay, as long as she's nice. We get upgrades. What can we do here? Quick thinker. So the thing is, Hojo is really our quick thinker. He's going to pick up engineering. I think that's probably for the best. Actually, what can she do? You can take tactician. Or she can continue with archaeologist. I guess we'll continue with archaeology. And let's give him some athlete. Because Hadis and Hojo are both quick thinkers. Let's try to cover like areas that other people are lacking in. At least cursory. We're gonna keep going. Going for broke. While scouting the area, a rugged-looking man comes running up to you. Oi, mates! I'm a traveling goldsmith, but I'm kinda bored of this island. I want to see some new gems. Allow me to join your entourage and help you appraise your finds. Cool. Thanks for joining us. So having him join us, we collect a little bit more tokens. Ojo's weakened by lack of food. I don't care. What'd you do? Freak me. Okay, now what is this? Oh no! That was an encounter! Use speech. Increase Agatha's speech. That was an encounter. Agatha's lost speech power. Revlux is like moving to a better position. Okay. We're gonna get 2 more debuffs. We're gonna stop these guys. Apparently they were stealing sheep. Okay, so this is where the issues come into play with this game. Or at least this mode. Because you have to come into it. Every single step you make, you have to think, how am I going to compare to Rivlux? We need to end this friendly. It's only 2 guys though, so that's really reaching out friendly. We got this ability very recently. So this is going to lower his armor, which would be fantastic if that's our full objective. Wow. Surprising people. Alright though, boosting confidence is very good. Move here. Come on. Don't fumble. Good job. Didn't fumble. And this is gonna hurt. Because our speech power is going down. We were out of food. I'm trying to do too much. Pleasant physical attacks have plus 50 attacking power. Now the interesting thing is, if we were to attack, that would immediately send us into an aggressive mode. So playing with how this works is paramount. Okay. Ojo is actually doing surprisingly well. Okay, can Agatha finish it? Yes, she can. Okay. Friendly. We got that. Okay. Rivlux, of course, is all emotional. Gotta do it one more time. The angry mob knows about our good deed. We're out of supplies. What happens? Ojo's feeling feeble now. Ojo just lost armor. As you can tell, we're not having a good day. Out of supplies, what's gonna happen next? Agatha starts to feel feeble. No! Rivlug, he just finished it. The crew searches through the hills and quickly finds what they were looking for, the Saxon burial site, where the tombs is of King Egbert. A particularly mysterious figure. Finding its secrets will surely skyrocket your reputation at the renowned explorers. However, you hear familiar laughter. Yep, I hate him. Behind you stands the French explorer Rivlux. Your direct rival for the Emperor's blessing. He speaks. Thank you, amateur. Under Rule 24B of the Explorer Mandate, fellow explorers should help each other out, and I really need to excavate King Egbert's tomb to impress the Emperor. Explain how you worked hard to find this treasure. I don't think he cares. Rivlux continues, it seems my explanation wasn't clear enough. Maybe my strong friend Tommy can explain the situation better while I plunder King Egbert's tomb. Hey, wait a minute. Before Hannes can stop Rivlux, his crew fighter Tommy steps forward. Oh, little explorers, beat it. He's not letting you pass. Now we have to defend ourselves. So, I got owned by Rivlux in this. I should have focused on going for the 3 original. Should have focused on going for the 3 original, you know, porcelains and just said whatever. Oh, okay, hold on. We still might be able to do a little something. We gotta end this friendly like. And we're currently hurting bad. How are we gonna do this? Okay, we can take this dude out. Go for it, Hojo. So impressed with that broom work. Does not want to deal with you. You've actually inspired him to become cleaner. Oh my goodness. I love you, Agatha. We are currently friendly. We're just gonna... She's being mean. Just gonna lower that a little bit. And we're going to move Hadis over here mostly because she's kind of in the zone of, hey, if they hit me, because Tommy is an aggressive person, he's a fighter, and his lackeys are aggressive. So hopefully, you know, he can kind of hold that off. She can take the hit, or Agatha's gonna get smacked in the face. That's not nice. Gonna happen here. Miss. Swing and a miss. Lovely. Okay, he's feeble. Our boy's feeble. Good job. Swing and a miss again. These guys are actually pretty tough. Like, Addis and Hojo are doing fantastic. For being like half starved. They are doing wonderful. What's the best way for us to hurt Tommy right now? Okay. Put that down on Tommy. Yeah. Remarkable. We could change what's going on because all our crew members are slightly shocked. I kind of want to change this, but I'm very, very afraid because that's a huge debuff to us going up against Tommy, who's really an aggressive person. All we have to do is take Tommy out, though. But if we were to make an aggressive attack, then we would immediately... Oh, there we go. Hold on. If we make a devious attack, we could take Tommy out right now. Because of... What's up with... Characters impressed or flattered. Reducing speech defense. And Hadis is apparently a lot better at making people feel bad about themselves. Let's go for that and see what happens. Come on. Tommy Gun is just confused. But we still finish friendly. So there we go. The friendly champion win 3 encounters with the friendly attitude. So 7-3. Yeah. I messed up pretty bad. Tommy Gun is pretty flattered. Gosh. Take some coin and this checklist. There's treasure on it that we want to find, but maybe you deserve one too. Now leave me alone. Hi. He makes away blushing, but Rivlux has already plundered King Egbert's tomb. The crew quickly turns to the mysterious checklist you got from the encounter. It seems to be some sort of agenda or scheme. Hadis takes it and reads out loud. Treasure still to grab. The one hidden in the tomb of the Forgotten King. That one treasure held by the locals. The one in the cache near the dangerous cliffs. Due date today. Let's investigate the tomb. Sounds sciencey. There's another tomb around here. Maybe you can outsmart Rivlux in time. Who will lead the investigation? Agatha, who has 100%. Nice. Searching the other tombs before Rivlux back was a great idea. Investigating the other tombs around yields some knowledge, and you find the mentioned treasure. Amazing. We got some more study, and we got the Sword of Justice. +1 collection at the end of each expedition for each level of a tactician in your crew. Cool. For each level of athlete in your crew. We're going to focus on athlete a little bit more. We do treasure hunt. We're going to focus on athlete a little. The last find, Your expedition still concludes on a high note. However, it's clear that if you want to receive the Emperor's blessing, you have to beat Rivlux. Now it's personal. Okay. That was the first expedition. We sadly didn't get what we were hoping for. Rivlux kind of bopped us a little. He won. He beat us. There's a lot more to this game. I was just showing you guys the opening, the beginning, and I really enjoy it. I'm probably going to play it on stream a couple times. So, there you go. We have checked out Renowned Adventures, The Emperor's Challenge. Please be excellent to each other, and have a nice day. Peace!